Hey lovelies, once again I'm so excited and happy to have you here with me as I do my workouts. If this is the first video you're watching on this channel, my name is Ronji, and for a long time now I've been trying to lose weight, and I'm glad to share my journey with you here online. Thank you so much for coming in. And today we went direct into starting this, jumping jacks. I've shared before that I don't like them so much, but I love what they do for my body, and so I tolerate them as much as I can. And today I seem to have energy. All right, I went on and on with these jumping jacks, which is not something that I normally do, but I'm happy that my tolerance is building up, my endurance is building up, and I'm glad that I was able to do quite a number of jumping jacks. Okay, after jumping jacks, we did this move that I was taught by one of my coaches. Last week I shared my cardio activity with my coach Eric, and he taught me these moves. He said they were good for my glutes, they were good for my, to make my legs strong. And I decided, let me try a few of them by my own. And I'm happy it went on so well. Like I said before, these things require a rhythm. And if you don't have any, you better create one in your mind so that you keep on going by a certain rhythm in your mind as you do them. Otherwise, they're quite simple. Not if you are beginning. I'm not going to downplay that. If you're beginning, you might need to do just a few before your body is accustomed to it. But then as you go on, as you keep on, and we said in activities when it comes to workout, consistency is key. And so as you keep on getting consistent, they're going to keep on getting easy, and you're going to keep on getting better at it, okay? All right, after that, I decided let me do a few squats. Squats, I used to find squats so challenging. Well, they're still challenging, but I think I'm challenging them as well, all right? With squats, you need to find a good position. Now, who is this walking behind me? Oh my goodness, I realized that there's also a team behind me who are working out. Today is a sunny day, and they're doing a good job. Okay, with squats, you want to make sure you are positioned well. Your legs are well positioned, and when you bend, you go all the way down and come back all the way up. It is better to do them slowly than to do them fast in a wrong position. So positioning is everything when it comes to squats, and so I tried to do a few of them. I wanted to get the position right before I continue with other exercises. All right, ignore those who are passing in front. It's a field. I'm working out in a field. I've shared this before. I've never been to a gym. I just started working out at home, doing what I can, lifting what I can. The weights that I lift, they are, it's just a stone of a certain type. At this point, I said, let me give a sweaty smile to my lovelies before I continue. And so in a field, you find a lot of people who have also come to work out, and you support each other, you give each other morale. I love these moves. I don't know how they're called though. I've forgotten. What do we call this? Please let me know in the comment section. I love them so much. And again, I would love if they go. One of these days I said I'll come into the field with a radio. I hope it will be secure enough so that we can do these moves. They go so well if there's a rhythm playing at the background. But all the same, if you don't have a rhythm, we said you create it yourself. Sing something in your mind, do some beats in your mind, all right? And just get the legs moving, get your body moving. I love this workout, okay? As I was beginning the exercises, I couldn't do as much as I'm doing right now. So if you're out there, you're looking at me and you're like, wow, she's really getting them in. No, baby, I did not start here. This is not how it started. This has been a long journey, and I couldn't do even 5 per leg. Now I can do 20 on each leg, and that is progress. And that's another good thing with exercise. You keep on getting better at it as time goes. Now behind me are some of my friends who are working out earlier on the other side. I'm sorry, this one is really avoiding the camera. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, sometimes I feel guilty. I don't know. Because, you can't also limit people on where to walk and how to do, Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to expose you all in my video, but anyway, you've done a good job. And I'm here continuing to do my good job. I've decided to take a little break. Remember, we said if you need a break, take it. Take as much break as you need so that you can regain your strength. And so I decided to take my break. After the break, these are my favorite exercises. These are my favorite workouts. I can wake up in the night and just think of nothing else other than weights, all right? And so I decided, let me do a bit of my weightlifting for the day. And so I started with this standing exercises. You lift weights while standing the way I'm doing them, like that. This stone here weighs around 6 kgs. All right. And so as you lift it up to your chest like that and back down to your waist level, it builds muscles on your arms. And so I'm hoping that very soon my flabby arms are going to disappear and I'm going to have even a firmer set of arms. I decided to challenge myself today and do them while squatting. It was a challenge. Oh my goodness, if you could hear me breathe at this point, I was breathing like I've just done something very hard, okay? But I told myself, you can do this. One step at a time, one day at a time. Now, these moves I love. You put the stone down, you lift it up again, down, and you repeat. You can increase the speed. As you're going to see, I'm going to increase my speed. Here I go. I increased my speed because, with time, I've become accustomed to it and they're becoming easier and easier with time. And so these ones, I can do a number of them. It's one of my favorite workouts just because I love the idea of weights helping with muscle building and muscles helping with fat burning, all right? And so they've become my favorite workout. So I did quite a number of them. Look at my neighbor behind me there doing some crunches, some tummy exercises, which I've never brought myself to do. One of these days, maybe, if I become better, I'm going to share with you all those exercises that you have to lie down and, you lift a leg, you do what have you. Once I master them, I'm going to share them with you, okay? I'll even share with you before I master them. We are going to do them together one of these days, all right? So I turned around. I wanted to see you how it is working from the side. I wanted to have this side view of the weight lift that I do and that I love so much. Again, I decided to do some squats with the weights. They were coming out so nicely. Oh my goodness, compare this back to this one that I used to have. See the difference? Guys, keep consistent. If you want to achieve something, keep consistent. Especially when it comes to weight loss and health issues, you don't do it once and you forget. You don't do it twice and you put it off. You keep on doing them as much as you can, all right? As frequent as you can. So I decided to let me rest a little. Let me take my minute. And today I'm not taking my minute bending or standing. Guys, I'm getting better. I decided let me kick, okay? Let me do these kicks, which I remembered. And they were going on well. I was really proud of myself. I told myself, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do while your strength is still here. So I continued with these kicks. They were coming in so beautifully. I had a friend of mine today as I was working out. She was at the side. She didn't want to be seen at the camera, but I'm so proud of her. She said, Ronji, I would love to join you. I would love to work out with you. I said, you can come, but I'm not a very good trainer. In fact, I'm not a trainer at all. If you see anything that I'm doing that you can copy and do it for yourself, go ahead and do it, all right? But don't expect I'll be training you. I cannot, all right? And so we were just having fun. She was doing the same patterns I'm doing. And at some point, she even challenged me. She did something that I've never done before, which I'm hoping to learn from her, all right? And so we continued. I said, let me check on my lovelies. Let me send this beautiful smile, sweaty smile. Come on, I'm getting it all in. It's tiresome. I'm breathing like I'm going to die, but I'm holding in. I'm taking my minute. I'm thinking I'm doing well. So far, so good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good about myself. The strength, the energy levels are high, which is another good thing with exercises. They give you that. And I decided, let me take my minute while lifting these legs up, okay? Look at how firm my legs are becoming. Look at my thighs. They're becoming firmer and firmer each day. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. To me, these are small gains, which are not so small. To me, they are like major gains, all right? And so I know one day I'll have that perfect shape, I'll have that perfect body, but it is not about perfection. It is about being healthy and feeling good about yourself. And so if you're starting out here, if this is the first video you're watching of me, remember we are not trying to perfect anything. We are trying to better everything that we are doing, to better everything that we are, to make sure that our health is where it's supposed to be, so that we can take good care of ourselves. And when we are at our better selves, we are able to take care of those who depend on us to take care of them. I'm a mom, and so, you have to be the best version of yourself in order to take care of the rest of the family. I remember this kickbox, and I said, Ronji, try a bit of them. At this point, I was starting to feel tired, but I said, no, let's kickbox. And so we were on it, we were kickboxing, and look at how my legs are moving. That's how you kickbox. You can take the legs even higher if you wish, there are levels to it. And so this is what I chose to do. I said, let us do this kickbox. In real life, I won't be kickboxing anybody. I'm such a very shy and humble girl. If you confront me, if you come to me violently, I'll just avoid you, okay? I'll avoid you. I'll not be throwing kicks here and there to anybody. But in the field, on air, I'm going to throw a few kicks, okay? Just so that I get my arms fit, so that I get in, those muscles of the arms, I get them strong, and I get my legs strong as well. So this is why I kickbox, all right? Otherwise, they are good exercises. Again, they will be better going with the rhythm, but we don't have a rhythm, and so we gotta do what we gotta do. I enjoyed them. At this point, I was feeling like, I need a rest. I need a rest. When are you going to take a break? But sometimes you get into them and you even forget about a rest, okay? So I decided, let me challenge myself. Let me do a double hands kick. And I just kept on doing. I just kept on doing what I could do. I was telling myself, you got this. You've come so far. You've come so far. And they are enjoyable, right? They are enjoyable. I decided to turn around and to just show you how it goes on from behind, how you throw your leg from behind, and this is how it's going. I love that my back is also becoming firmer. Everything about me is becoming firm and firmer every day, and that just encourages me to do even more, to keep on going. It's not easy. It's easy to give up than to keep on going. But if you know what you're targeting, if you know how it has changed you, and just let me give you a short story. My last pregnancy, I was pre-diabetic. That is how bad my health was going to be, all right? I was at the edge of being diabetic, gestational diabetes. And so I decided, no, I don't want to go down that road. Let me do something about my health. Let me correct this before we start with the insulins, before we start with the medications. Let me try and do something for myself. And I'm happy. My sugar levels are very balanced. My pressure is good. And that is one thing I really thank God for. All right, so I wanted to try something. I couldn't do much of this. A friend of mine was showing me how it's done, but oh my goodness, they were so hard. They were so hard. When I master them, I'll come back and show you this. I couldn't do a lot of them today. I was feeling like my chest is gonna pop out of my body and lie down there. So I decided, let me do what I'm comfortable doing for today, which again is these steps. And the step I was stepping on, the ground I was stepping on was quite steep. And so I told myself, this is a challenge. Let me do a few of them, all right? And so look behind me. It's a lot of mud. It's a lot of muddy water. It had rained. It had rained. And so remember what we said about consistency? Even if it rains, you send yourself to work. You get to work, all right? So this doesn't stop me. I said, no, I'll keep on doing what I need to do, even if it rains, even if it doesn't. I won't care much about the weather. I'll keep on with my journey, and I'll keep on sharing it with my lovelies, okay? And I appreciate your presence so much. At this point, I think I was winding up. I was telling myself, no, now you need to go home, help your daughter do her homework, all right? And so do other motherly duties that you're supposed to do. And so as I was winding up, I'm really appreciative of you staying with me up to this point. Thank you so much for your support. If this was your first video you are watching, please go ahead and subscribe and come back to watch more. If there is anything you wish to ask me, do it at the comment section. I'll be more than happy to respond to you. Thank you for your kind words in the comment sections. Thank you so much for those who are supporting me from wherever you are, all right? I'm grateful and God bless you. Now, I did a few of this, and then shortly I'm going to show you what I had for that day, because I promised to be showing you the kind of meals that I also consume, because we know when it comes to weight loss, it is not just about workout. Workout is a very small percentage of it. A lot of it lies on what you put in your mouth, all right? And so I'm going to share with you the photos of the day as I took them. At this point I said, okay, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done, lovelies. I'm about to go home, but not before I share with you these photos of the day. Look at how pretty I look. I love this photo. Oh my goodness, look at those thighs, the way they're coming up. And later on, we cleaned up so well for work, and I had to go to work. All right, this is what I had for lunch. I don't take breakfast, and this was my lunch. It's cassava and some pieces of avocado, which was so tasty. Thank you so much. God bless you. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and I'm gonna meet you again on another video as we share everything to do with our health. Remember to put in any question, any comment in the comment section, and I'm going to get back to you. And until we meet again, I wish you nothing other than God's good health, and may God bless you.